Factsverse presents Riddles that will blow your mind. Number 1. Math Psychic. This riddle is pretty crazy. You're allowed to choose the number in the problem, and somehow you always end up with the same answer. And the problem goes as follows. Think of any number that is either 2 or 3 digits. Now multiply that number by 2 and then add 12 to your answer. You divide that number by 2. Finally, subtract the original number from your answer. The answer is always going to be 6. So, 4 times 2 equals 8, plus 12 would equal 20. You divide that by 2, that gives you 10. 10 minus 4 equals 6. Want to try another one? Okay. 5 times 2 equals 10. Add 12 to that, you get 22. Divide by 2, you get 11. 11 minus the original 5, and you get 6. The answer is always 6 no matter what number you start with. Number 2. Popsicle sticks. If you have 3 popsicle sticks, how can you make them into 4 without breaking any of them? Well, the answer to this riddle is easier than you might think. You simply arrange the popsicle sticks to form the number 4. The riddle didn't ask you to turn the 3 sticks into 4 sticks. It just said to turn them into 4. Number 3. Water in the glass. If you have 6 glasses of water in front of you and the first 3 are full of water and the last 3 are empty, how can you make it so that the glasses alternate between empty and full? You're only allowed to touch 1 glass when doing this. The answer is actually quite simple. All you need to do is pick up the second glass that is full of water and pour the water into the second to the last glass that's empty. Replace the glass that you picked up. Now they will alternate between full and empty. Number 4. The Need, Want, Use riddle. There is a product on the market that the manufacturers don't need. It's also something that the buyer doesn't want, and the user won't even know that they're using it. Do you know what that product is? If you think hard enough, you might be able to guess the answer. It's a coffin. The manufacturer doesn't need it because, well, he's not dead. The buyer doesn't want it because it means that a loved one has passed away. And the user doesn't know that they're using it because, well, they've died. Number 5. The Murder Riddle. A man has committed murder and he has been found guilty. His sentence? Choose one of 3 doors and walk through it. Well, the first door leads to a room full of endless flames. The second door leads to a room that is full of armed, experienced assassins. The third door leads to a room that is full of lions who haven't eaten in 3 years. Which door should the murderer choose if he wants to live? The answer is the third door with the lions. If those lions haven't been fed in 3 years, there's no way that they could still be alive. Walking into a room full of dead lions, well, all right, that might smell bad, but at least he's not going to be killed when he walks through the door. Number 6. The Black, Red, and Gray riddle. This one is difficult, so you're going to have to think hard on it. Can you think of an object that is black when you buy it, is red when you're using it, and is gray when you throw it away? Can you guess what the object is? The answer is charcoal. When you first buy charcoal, it's black, right? But when you ignite it, it turns red because of the heat and the flame. And when you're done using it, when it's finished burning, well, it's not black or red. It actually turns gray. So did you guess right on that one? Number 7. The Water Tank Riddle. There are 4 water tanks. Which tank would you start filling if you wanted it to fill up first? Now keep in mind the position of the tanks and the way that they're connected with one another. The answer to this riddle is a tie between tank number 3 and tank number 4. If you fill up tank number 3 first, it would fill up partly and then it would reach the spout and start filling up the 4th container. As the water poured, it would fill up tank number 4 and tank number 3. Number 8. Children's names. Johnny's mother had 3 children. Her first child's name was April. Her second child's name was May. Can you guess the name of her third child? No, it's not June. Most people do guess that, but they'd be wrong. The answer is Johnny. I mean, after all, I said at the very beginning, Johnny's mother had 3 children. Number 9. The running race riddle. If you're in a race and you were able to pass the person who was in second place, what place would you be in? Now, most people would guess first place, but you'd be wrong on that. The actual answer is you'd be in second place. If you passed the second place runner, that means that you were previously in third place. Now you would be the second place runner. In order to be in first place, you have to pass the first place runner. Number 10. The haystack riddle. This is one of the greatest riddles that will blow your mind. A farmer has 2 fields. In one field he has 4 haystacks. In the other field he has 5 haystacks. How many haystacks would he have if he were to combine them all on one field? Did you guess 9? If you did, you'd be wrong. Nope. If the farmer were to combine all of his haystacks on one field, he would have 1 haystack. Granted, it'd be a big one, but it'd still just be 1 haystack. Subscribe for more.